York, our reporter, is on a new mission to discover more about the humans of Earth. Let's ask Mission Control about them.
This is not a military mission.
We cannot exploit an already overexploited planet.
Back to the mission. Destination. Sun Solar System. Set autopilot on.
All right. Earth, a powerful display of the natural elements, is located just far enough from its star to be inhabitable. In this Goldilocks zone, the phenomenon of life emerges. It self-organizes towards complexity. Its complexity bootstraps on its own complexity. Single-celled organisms emerge in the biochemistry of a planet like the Earth. These single-celled organisms clump together into multicellular organisms. These multi-celled organisms eventually become primates. These primates then get caught in self-awareness. They start to self-perceive. The mind emerges. I randomly chose 3 different places for my sample. I visited the places called Lausanne, Europe, Bangalore, India and Shanghai, China. Here is an anatomical drawing from our scientists. Human health is fostered by feelings of love. At first glance these humans all look the same, but if you pay attention, you will be able to discern some differences. Chinese humans have yellow skin and narrow eyes, while Indian have a brown skin and a smile, and Europeans are serious looking and white skinned. You may wonder, what do they eat? Humans have a great interest in sterile, pre-prepared food, like that available at McDonald's. Nevertheless, there remains a tradition of cooking real food. In Switzerland they eat fondue, cheese with bread, mayam. Shanghai's food is incredibly diverse, with a great importance on meat. Indian food is a paradise for vegetarian and vegan food, and the spices, oh god, it's ineffable. Humans live in a variety of houses. In India, people sometimes have to live in awful conditions. In Shanghai, where some people still live in containers. In Switzerland, where much of the world's fictitious wealth is accumulated, the lowest level of housing is of a completely different standard. This later kind of housing has become globalized, and is as recurrent in Lausanne as in Bangalore and Shanghai. In cities, the green cover can still persist well, like in Bangalore and Lausanne, but, in many instances, like in Shanghai, it has nearly disappeared. Humans in cities have similar transportation infrastructures, like the metro, here seen in Lausanne, Shanghai and Bangalore, and wheeled metal shells called cars. The cars are generally more technologically developed in Lausanne and Shanghai than in Bangalore, due to the unequal distribution of wealth on Earth. It seems that these vehicles usually move at low speeds, but rich people, whether in Europe, China or India, love to show off in powerful cars, even though their utility is very limited. These cars and other products have a cost which can be bought with money, little bits of paper that have no intrinsic value. The belief shared by most humans that the paper has value is part of an overarching belief in the viability of their current economic system. This system promotes cost efficiency, intrinsic obsolescence, and planned obsolescence. As a consequence, efficiency, sustainability, and preservation are the enemies of their economic system. Humans haven't yet understood that the economy is a subsystem of the Earth, and not the other way around. That may lead them to their demise. Advertisement is constantly there to maintain people in a cycle of consumption. Advertising is harmful to humans, yet they do not recognize it. Ads are usually made for globalized products, and as such they are a significant driver of global uniformization. Oh, I thought this ad was a Swiss one. A certain kind of music, commercial music, is promoted in every country. Although this leads to a cultural uniformization, we cannot help but recognize that it can unite people from different cultures. These are the malls and commercial streets, the temples erected in the name of consumerism. A lot of humans accumulate things as a hobby. Other common hobbies among humans include physical exercise, and hanging out with friends, in a cafe or a bar. There is still, of course, traditional music, but it isn't very popular among the young generations. Let's listen to what they are missing on. One of the greatest activities available to mankind is cinema. Some stories are so popular that they get versions in dozens of languages.
Power flurries through the air into the ground. 滚盘旋在冰块个中不同形状。एक सोचो जामे 밟고 그리죠. Je ne reviendrai pas. Le passé est passé. Libéré, délivré.
Let it go. Let it go. I just love this song. Back to my point, language has probably never been exchanged so much as today. As the technology gets cheaper, more and more people have access to a smartphone. Once they have, they're stuck to it for the rest of their lives because that enabled them to become telepathic. The dramatic development in telecommunication technologies has accelerated the transfer of knowledge like never before.